Hi, Lewis. Hi, Peacock. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Kimberly. You have been an angel until I sat down. See, this is what happens in this house. Hold on. We're going to have to get some TREATs. Gilly, what are you doing? Why are you being a bratty? Huh? Why are you being a bratty? Okay. See, this is what happens when you have a dog that is too smart for his own good. Can you touch? Thank you. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. Oh, I miss you too, Kristen. Hi, Melissa. What am I cooking? Ew, your breath doesn't smell good, mister. Your dog knows how to spell. I know, well, he's pretty smart too. There's some things that he knows. Hi, Linda. Hi, Zombie. Hi, Shanoa. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Liliana. Just making sure I'm catching everybody. Hi, Dazed and Confused. Hi, Tina. Dude, would you stop? What am I cooking? You did, Nana. You're here. I'm doing okay. Better. Trying to rejoin the living. You know how it is. Hi, Yasmin. Hi, Vicky. So I have been making lip treatments, like homemade lip treatments. And I made an anniversary cake lip scrub. I don't know. I don't know if we like have a market for like handmade products, but I just felt like making it, so I did. My skin is glowing. Oh, yikes. Thank you. Hey, Anne. Yeah, so these are, the lip treatments are everything. I made a s'mores one. So I made anniversary cake lip scrub. I made grapefruit treatment. I made peach. And I made 50-50 bar. So these are lip treatments, so they really like soften and condition your lips. And then this one is a softener conditioner, but also has sugar in it to help you exfoliate. So yeah, that was fun. That's my Saturday morning so far. I watched Michelle Wong on live this morning. These are Gran cookies. These are not DOG cookies. Here. Oh my gosh. You would think this dog had never eaten. Hi, Veronica. How are you? So what have you guys been up to is the question. Your lips are crusty, the house? I'm good. It's just been a hard couple of weeks. So I think I've just been drained, and I'm really trying to, dude. I'm really trying to rejoin the living. Hi, Cora. You're living for all the live videos. Yes. Michelle was awesome donuts. Yes. She hates tacos. How do you hate tacos? Oh, Shanoa, I'm glad. Hi, House of Mystical Embers. You just returned from your daughter's wedding shower. Oh, how exciting. Michelle's been dealing with a sick dog. Oh, Lord. Well, you guys know that my friends were on the Diamond Princess, and that has been such an odyssey with them finally getting back to the States and being in quarantine, and the husband catching the virus, and then their friend being left in Japan, and then their friend's husband here catching the virus. And it's just, you know, hi. I've been FaceTiming with her every day. Ow, dude, you are heavy. You are a heavy dog. Can you, if I give you this, will you go lay down? Go lay down. Here, I'm gonna give you 3 pieces now. Go lay down. Good grief. But people have been like sending them hate on the internet, and my friend Jerry is really having a hard time with that. So I've been calling her every day, and you know, we've been FaceTiming and stuff, and you know, just trying to like make her laugh and things like that. So does not have it. She's not incubating. So I told her it's because it's a high flying virus, and she's so short that it can't hit anybody under 5 feet tall. So that is my excuse for why she doesn't have it. But she's probably gonna come home Monday. And so I go to FaceTime her yesterday, and she messages me back, I'll call you back. I'm on the phone with Mike Pence. I'm like, who's Mike Pence? You mean our Vice President, Mike Pence? Like, okay, that is the quintessential case of having a bigger name on the other line. Fine, call me back when you're done. So she calls me back, and I guess like he asked her, you know, like they asked her about the quarantine because she's the like this is the first time this quarantine unit's been used. So they asked her like, you know, what does she think? And she's like, look, you know, I was here so many days without underwear or shampoo or, you know, anything that I needed. And, you know, like those things would be, you know, really good for people to have. So she gave like her honest feedback. And then he says, well, is there anything else I could do for you? She says, well, I'd like to fly home on Monday, but I hear that I might be on a no-fly list. And he's like, well, don't worry about that. Here, take my number. And if you have any problems with the TSA, you call me. Okay, sure. You know, because the vice president just gives his number out. I mean, that's the kind of thing I would do. But I'm not the vice president. I'm nobody, you know. So I'm like, okay, let's just think this through, Jerry. I'm like, you're gonna go to the TSA, and this person, because usually you know how they are. They're so nice. They're like chewing the inside of their mouth while they're talking to you, and they just look like they just want to punch you. And they're gonna be like, no, you can't get on this plane. And she's gonna be like, hold on, you need to talk to Mike Pence. They're gonna be like, sure. Mike Pence who? So it should be interesting. But either way, she's gonna get home. I offered to pick her up at the airport, and she insists on taking an Uber, but whatever. So Jenna needs to rejoin the living. You have eczema on your eyelids. Oh my gosh. Seriously, the clean cameras covered it? That's crazy. Am I buffering? I'm sorry. Daisy confused. This is a scary time. You've been taking extra vitamin C. Yeah, that's good. Jerry, like the CDC has interviewed her like 72 times, and she takes this stuff. So I posted a link on my Twitter. It's an affiliate link, but the money goes to the dogs. So she takes this and she dry brushes, and she does cryo, which I do cryo and I dry brush too. But yeah, I'm sorry that you're buffering, Anne. Hey, Tanya. Right? Who's Mike Pence? We can't be mean to people who have been exposed. Oh, you wouldn't believe the things that people are saying to them. And it's really just like messing with her psyche. And I'm telling, like, girl, I'm used to it. I've been doing this for years. So I've gotten to tell a few of them off, which has been kind of fun, you know, because I never get to tell the people off who do it to me. But I told a few of them off that did it to her, which was fun. And yeah, so people just make stuff up. You know how it is. They make stuff up as they go along. She is going through the case. Dry brushing. I have one I'll post it on Twitter after, but it's basically a brush that like when you get out of the bath or the tub, you just kind of like, you actually should run it this way because it helps like with lymphatic drainage. Don't look at my, what do you call that, sleevage? But you brush, so you brush everything towards your heart. You brush your legs up and everything else, you know, your belly up, and you brush everything else down. Dude, you have to stop. And it helps with lymphatic drainage and detox. But they're saying that this virus spreads from the shedding of the virus. So like it comes out of your pores. It comes through your hair, your skin, your, you know, if you cough, your phlegm, you know, everything. Hi, Maxine's. Oh my gosh, he's being such a brat. Nana, people on the internet are really disgusting. Hey, Christopher J. MUA. Anyone in the chat who is not subscribed to Christopher J. MUA, you are missing out. And don't forget just Anne. She's amazing. I love her. Hey, AbFab. But yeah, I'm glad that she's coming home finally. And I think it's pretty cool that the vice president, you know, called her and offered to help, like genuinely. I think that's really sweet. He called Carl too, but Carl missed the call. So, so I don't know if he's gonna call back today or what. Would you stop? Ew, you're foaming at the mouth too. Okay, that's enough. You would think this dog never eats. Hey, Jazz. What does people with the wrench next to their name mean you're a newbie? Okay, Jenna, what that means is that they're a moderator. So if you get out of hand, they can delete you. You're not going to get out of hand because you're Jenna. But just in case, you know, every once in a while you get the people, you know, that just want to make noise on the internet or whatever. So he really knows though. I mean, baby, I think he likes the smell of these lip products I made. Hi, I am not giving you my oatmeal cookie. This is my oatmeal cookie. You can have one more dog cookie and then that's it. That's it, yes. Dude, leave my finger. Oh my goodness. Carl could be like, oh, excuse me, I got a voicemail from the voicemail, right? Well, he's somewhat humble these days because he's allowing the doctors to like experiment with him so that they can learn more about the virus because he's not sick. You know, if they want to learn, it's good to learn from someone who's not sick. So, dude, you are going to have to go lay down. That's it. Here. Go. Good grief. So he's been doing the thing, and they swab him, his nose, his throat, and his behind like 3 times a day. That kind of takes away all your humility. There's no hair flip going on, you know, when you got people poking you in the butt. I still think it's possible. Christopher, you got your JS pellet? I know, I need to go watch. Yeah, thanks, Cleo. Smash the like button. Have I seen the Raleigh dogs? No, I haven't. I have been eating everything in sight. I got my cute coffee cup, Costco cookies. I don't care. Honestly, I've had the crappiest couple of weeks and I'm just like over it. So food is my friend. Hey, Rose. There's another channel you guys need to sub to, Beauty Boomer. She's hot though, so look out. TikTok? Don't forget about your Jeffree Star Alien Palette and Bloodlust Lip Bundle giveaway. Ooh. Michelle, you're stress eating too? Ooh, Rose is eating good and plenty. I have been eating the candy corn pumpkins like they're going out of style. And fast food. I never eat fast food. I have had fast food pretty much every day this week. And I've been in my pajamas. I've only left the house twice all week. I went to the doctor on Thursday and he's like, you know, if you clean up your diet, you'd feel a lot better. I'm like, thanks, doctor. And then yesterday I went and got my nails done. Jenna really wants to post a YouTube. You have really good equipment, but you're scared. Why? No matter what, I mean, Jenna, if you start doing good, people are gonna send you hate, so just get used to it. Like, just get over it. Don't let people like that get you. Somebody called me an elitist the other day. I was like, you know, there's a lot of things that you could call me that would be like partially true and some fully true, but elitist, probably not one of them. I'm just saying. But you have to laugh at people, you know? You're still on your keto diet? Oh. You haven't had McDonald's in forever? Okay, I went the other day. I do not eat McDonald's unless it is outside of the USA. When I travel to London, the first thing I do is drop my bags at the hotel and go to McDonald's because I love McDonald's. I love the taste of it, but I don't like to eat plastic. But when you get outside the USA, it's like a 5-star hotel. You know, like 5-star restaurant, this is the best food. So, but I did go and get a Shamrock Shake and a Big Mac, so I was happy. So far from elitist, right? Like that's the last thing you could call me. Hey, Catherine. Okay, House of Mystical ever said, Jenna, I was scared too, but after a couple of videos, it was easy peasy. I agree. I agree with that. In Canada, McDonald's is not good. Yeah, I can always tell because like when I went to Aruba, I had McDonald's and I couldn't poop the next day. So I knew. I'm like, okay, that's American McDonald's I just got. Ugh. And I felt sick right after eating it too. Tanya's gonna start posting it. Dude, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give him a little bowl of food. Maybe that'll chill him out. Hold on one second. Baby, what are you doing, you cute little puppy? You're just so cute. But you have to stop. You have to stop, little Gregory. Yes, you do. See, this is what happens when you're home with a dog like 24/7 for a week. because he's just used to all the attention being on him. I haven't felt up to like filming videos, you know, excuse me, really even talking to people or anything. House of Miss Glamour says, now I don't care what people think, just be mad. And that's it. Not perfect at makeup. They're not supposed to be. It's just about having fun. You know, I did a look with the Jeffree Star palette, and almost the entire comment section was people saying, it's so nice to see someone who's not a makeup artist use this palette and do, you know, something nice with it. Because it can be intimidating. If that's what you're expected to do, hi Noreen, you know, if you're expected to have perfection, like, why don't we just post magazine pictures? You know, we're real people, right? I'm not great with makeup. I'm, you know, good enough. I'm not a makeup artist. You're watching with your son? Hey, baby. When is my friend coming home? Hopefully Monday. The psychologist said, I'm getting you out of here Monday. The doctor said Tuesday, but the psychologist seems to have won that argument. So we will see. You seen your friends on the news doing interviews? Yes. I would rather listen to everyday people too. My favorite McDonald's sandwich, I usually get the, I love the Egg McMuffins, but I usually get the, when I go overseas, like in London, I always get the regular cheeseburger because it, like I said, it's like a steak, just the best thing ever. But other places, like usually a Big Mac. You need fellow Canadian friends. So I think I'm gonna start doing more giveaways with our text squad because that was fun. And that girl was so cute. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, but I texted the winners. One of them hasn't answered me back yet. And she read my message too, or he. The girl was like, you know, we're going back and forth. She sent me her address and everything. And then she's like, is this really Jen Gerard? If so, please say hi to Yogi for me. So I sent her a little video of Yogi congratulating her. That was my receipt. You swear you're going to get back on it? You should. Hey, Britt. Hey, girl, hey. You love the quarter pounder. You just ate at Mickey D's. So I think I'm going to go back on my diet on Monday because I probably weigh the most I have in 2 years right now. But I mean, I can drop 5 pounds in 2 days if I just don't cheat. So, but between now and Monday, girl, I'm going to have some fun. So I'm thinking I'm going to have some Mexican food today, probably like some cheese enchiladas and some nachos. And then maybe tomorrow, like, I don't know, maybe In-N-Out burger or, you know, something, The Habit, you know, some kind of fast food. You love the Twitter stuff. You always share it forward the GC ads. Thank you. Yeah, we have the mystery boxes coming. The GC Love boxes. They start Monday morning. Hi, Adele. Yeah, and I've got all these palettes. I swear, do not let me buy another eyeshadow palette, you guys. If you see me on Twitter talking about an eyeshadow palette, talk me out of it. So I got this one that one of my followers sent me that started a brand. It's Elijah Storm Cosmetics, and it's called Timeless, which happens to be one of my favorite TV shows that they canceled. And the colors are really nice. So I'm excited to try that one. I'm not the biggest on pressed glitters these days, but the other shades are pretty, and I think I can do something fun with it. So there's that. I got a bunch of Makeup Geek palettes. I don't know, are they still here? Hold on, let me see if they're still here. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I let Julia steal the quad because it was all neutrals, but that's one. You guys, these shadows are so nice. I did like a custom 9-pan palette when they first came out, and it was all like greens and blues, like colors that I saw on Carrie the Nosy Housefrau. She had a really nice look with them, and I was like, oh no, I need those. So I ordered those, and then I ordered some more. So I got these yesterday. And she has them in bundles where like the quads are like $14 and you can use an influencer code and get 10 or 15% off. And then she has them in 9-pan packs if you don't choose your own that are like $32 or $33, which I thought was really reasonable. So I think these are pretty too. So I'm excited about that. And what else did I get? Okay, I got this one. I have not bought an Urban Decay palette in a hot minute. I stopped because I have like 30 of them and I never opened one of them. Never. Never, never, never. So, but how can I not buy the wired palette? So we shall see if I use this. If I don't, I had sworn off buying Urban Decay palettes just because they're boring the house. Like I never use them, but this one maybe. And then I'm gonna make a video with these, my friend Alla. These are just the palettes that I've gotten in the last week and a half since I've been off of YouTube. My friend Alla from Moon Slice gave me a few of her palettes. So this one is New Moon. These are $20. And I don't know if you guys saw, I did one with the green palette, the Emerald Moon. They're nice shadows. They're nice, and $20. So I thought for people who couldn't get Bloodlust that I would do something with this because it's similar enough color scheme wise. And so I thought I would do something with this coming up for people who just like don't want to spend $50 on a palette or, you know, couldn't get the Bloodlust one for whatever reason. And Alla is so cute. I love her. And then this one is the Moon Shake. Rose, I could see you liking this one a lot. And there's actually a couple of shades in here that kind of speak to me, even though I don't do that much neutral stuff. I like color. So I went to get my nails done yesterday. We did hot pink. And then this one I have had for a few weeks, but I've just been shuffling it from one side of the desk to the other because other more exciting things have come around and I haven't loved the last few, the last very many Natasha Denona palettes, but this is the Love one. This one I think I'm gonna like. Rose, you did a look with this, didn't you? I think you did. And Angelica Nyquist did an insane look with this one too. You're taking a break from, yeah, I'm done buying palettes. I have so many. I mean, I'm probably getting close to like 850 now. I mean, it's too much. But with that said, I had to get the Hank and Henry ones. I saw them on Faith's channel, Mama Bear. Hello. And he's so funny. The names of his shades: Ride or Die, Airy Day, Bestie, Las Hermanas, Endgame, Sissy, I Got You, Thick as Blood, and BB. So cute. That's the last. Okay, dude, I have done everything I can do for you. What do you want me to do? You're full of foolishness. Why are you shaking? Come here. Come see Gran. Come here, Gran. It's okay. It's okay. I still love you. I could do this with one hand. Okay, then I have Spring Fling. These are from Hank and Henry. Okay. Some of the names in this one: Sandy Betch, Senora Mayo, Fest Evil, Pop Sick All, and Birds and Bees, and Daisy Dukes. Okay, I am a child of the 80s. Hey, when Scam Likely calls while you're in the middle of a live stream. Dude, you have to stop. Come see Gran. Come here, Gran. Come on, Gran. Where's your toys? Where's your toy? Let's get your toy. Come on. Let's get your toy. Oh, my little baby boy. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. He got this for my birthday. I think this is from Veronica. Hey, Veronica, did you give him this? Okay, here. Stop. Okay, go play with your toy. Go. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, then I got Sweet Tooth. Henry is hilarious. If you guys don't follow Henry, you don't know what you're missing. He is so funny. Look at this one. Purple. But her cup. He's hilarious. And Faith fell in love with these. And then there's one more in here. So this is a fun way to do 9 shade palettes. Fuego. Look at how pretty these colors are. That one's me, right? That bark would scare away a Sasquatch. Well, that's the idea, Patricia. Henry is humble. I love him. He's been my date a few times for events, and he's so fun, honestly. He's more fun than any of the straight guys I go out with. So, hey, it's a good thing. And we've been friends since way before he started his brand. But I just love everything he does. They are pretty. Hi. 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 Oh, I know buddies. Somebody wants some attention. You tried the Rimmel foundation and you love it? Yes, Melissa. Lewis says, I love Hank and Henry. I only have one of his Rich Lips lipsticks and I don't think I ever want to use it. Try the eyeliner, the Blickety Black. It's sold out right now, but they have it in blue. If you're not good with like winged liner and stuff, it's the best eyeliner pen I've used by far. Michelle, are you leaving? Bye, girl. Have fun. Yogi's making sure he gets his part of the live stream. Yes, well, you know, it's all about Yogi. It's all about Yogi. 24/7. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The other day, a couple weeks ago, I was leaving to go do all my stuff for the day, and I put him in the laundry room. I got one step out of the laundry room, and he started crying. So I went back. I sat with him. I loved on him for a little while, and then he started crying again. So I got his leash and just took him with me. Huh. So I just took you with me. Yes, I did. We went everywhere together, didn't we? Yes, we did. Huh. He's a good boy. You purchased the Barbie collab with Pure Cosmetics. I have never liked anything I've gotten from Pure except the one foundation I really like, the Love Your Selfie, but they color matched me at the launch party and they color matched me wrong. So, and then also I got the Bretton and Rock. I haven't even taken this out of the box yet. So see, you can tell I've been like kind of in a funk if I haven't even taken this out of the box. So I have a lot of palettes to play with and do looks with. I only wear makeup like once or twice a week, so I don't know. I've got enough palettes here to keep me busy for a couple of months. And then I got the brushes. I got the whole collection. I broke down, girl. I got the lip glosses, the setting spray, and the loose highlight. High Melt. And the bag is cute too. So I got the whole thing. I have to say though, the collection was not cheap. It was like $124. Although that was kind of crazy for, you know, not an expensive brand. But I did also get their new foundation and their new primer. So about $15 of it was that. I'm so excited for, Josette's gonna come see me on Tuesday. So every year before she goes to Peru, she comes to my office and basically robs me. Like she brings her gun and her mask and she sticks me up. She takes all of my products to go to give to her friends in Peru. So I thought I'd give her some of these to take to her friends over there to try. And maybe I'll send a couple to Nick because I know he's a big fan of our existing lip scrub. I want to see if he likes the new one. If he likes which one better. You're hoping it goes on sale soon. What do you want to get on sale, Melissa? Hey, Charlie George. Finally caught me live. Yes. How awesome has the response been for your new primer? Yes. It's, you know, people are like, when they first get it, they're like, I don't know, this looks kind of creepy. Like it's a weird consistency. But then as soon as they try it, they go, oh, okay, now I get it. The only feedback that we've gotten so far is that we need more shades, which we knew anyways. But I really wanted to put the formula out because I love it, but just because I love it doesn't mean everybody else is gonna love it. and see if we needed to make any tweaks to it before we expanded the line into more shades. So now we can, you know, go into production on that stuff. What? You want my cookie? All right, here. You love juicy lip scrub? This one is a lot softer. It's more of like, kind of like an exfoliating treatment. The viewer's voice, Exterior Cosmetics, the house. Not unless he's gonna come over here and help me make them. You guys saw his cooking video, right? Call the fire department. Thank you, Rocky. You need what, Rose? Diane, you love the eyelid concealer? Yay, I'm so excited. Connie, you love it too? Oh my gosh, you guys, yay. Yeah, it's feeling really good. And we have the GC Love boxes. I can't believe this guy is turning 6. Huh, next Sunday. Say, I'm gonna be 6. I'm gonna be 6. And since I've had him since he was 1 hour old, it's like, and then, and we have the GC anniversary. We're gonna celebrate all month with, oh, the new lip scrub, with the Love boxes and the GC Love boxes, and then we have the Party Pout, which is like 3 products for $20. So it's like you get a pencil, you get either a liquid or a regular lipstick, and either a gloss or a lip cream. Does he have doggy friends? He has a girlfriend. What, dude? You have to stop. Please, come here. Why don't you come here? Come on, put your little head up here. Come on, up. Oh, that's my. Come here. I love you the most. Look at this big old fat head. You love Gran? Oh, I know. I know. I know. He wants my oatmeal cookies. You cannot have my oatmeal cookies. No. Cute. He's gonna be 6 years old, huh? He's gonna be 6 years old. Yeah. Yes. I know. He does want attention. Yogi is a brand new breed. It's called an American Ambor Bully. So he's the first of his breed, but he's essentially a cross between an American Bulldog, which is like a pit bull, and a South African Boer Bull, which is like a Mastiff. Are People's affiliate links going to work for the mystery boxes? Yes, they will. You can't use codes on them because they're discounted, but trust me, you guys, they're epic. Like I actually had somebody to help me this time, which makes it so much easier. But we went through and we made sure that, like, the large boxes, you can get absolutely anything that we make from any category, including the brand new releases. And I know brands don't usually do that, like put that in their mystery boxes, but it's like, if it's to say thank you to you guys, why not give you the stuff that you know, that everybody wants? So that was the thought process behind it, huh, buddy? Huh? Now it's ignoring me. Monica, it starts Monday morning at 8 a.m. If you're on our email list or our text list, you'll get a text. If you're not on our text list, get on our text list, because I'm going to start doing more giveaways. I think that was fun. So you just have to text GC Squad, all one word, GC Squad, to 41400. What's the price points? Okay, now I'm going off of memory. And I am old, so that's my little disclaimer. The Gratitude box is $25, and that's 4 lip products. The Platinum box is $77. It's 8 products, and it's a mixture of all of the lines except for new releases and teeth whitening. And then the Diamond box is $159. Oh, that value is a minimum value of $165, I think. The big box is 16 to 18 products, a minimum value of, I don't remember off the top of my head, I think it's like 375, something like that. And that one is 16 to 18 products, and you can get anything. We ship anywhere, and if you spend over $100, the shipping is free. you can't use codes for boxes, but you can use an affiliate link so that your favorite influencer can get credit. So there's a few affiliates here in the chat. Who's an affiliate here in the chat? Rose, Beauty Boomer, Christopher J. MUA, Makeup by Rocky, 8 Happy Hearts, Jenna. What? Dude, please stop. Hopefully I'm getting everybody. What? What? Yeah, I know. And it's not a lot, but they get 20%. So, you know, that helps support their channels. And, you know, buying all that makeup and stuff isn't cheap. Yes, Britt is here. Britt is thank you. Britt is an affiliate. Yes, Denise is an affiliate, AbFab. Your link is listed in the description of every YouTube video. See, you're a good little YouTuber. I also ordered, because like we have had a lot of power outages, because anytime there's wind now, Edison is going to turn off our power in case there's a fire. And so I bought some of these little LED lights. They have a little switch. These things, they run on a battery and they run a long time. They'll run for like 4 or 5 days straight. And then you just put a little watch battery in them. Hey, Shanoa. Inconsiderate with doing proper description links. What foundation do I support for the fur babies? Tina, it is called Rescues on the Runway. And it's a local dog rescue here in Santa Clarita. It is run by my friend, Marty Ravetti. She's been doing it, well, as a 501c3, maybe 8 or 10 years, but she's been involved in dog rescue without being a nonprofit for probably like 25, 30 years. So I know how far she stretches $1. So I feel good about donating to her. And then the other charity is the Domestic Violence Program at the Child and Family Center. You've heard me say it 10 times, but I say it quick. Yes. Yes. And yeah, the Domestic Violence Program is awesome. With the things that I've gone through with this crazy person that is, you know, trying to ruin my life, they've been very helpful to me. So it's always a good thing. Bye, Diane. Have a good night. Baby, what's the matter? Come here. Come see Gran. Come here, Gran. Where's your toy? Do you got your toy? Where's your toy? How does he know? How does he know that he's going to get free stuff? Huh? How do you know that you're going to get more treats? Huh? How do you know? Hi, Leslie. You gonna DM me about how the court went? Oh, I'll just tell you. So I have to get a new restraining order because this has been going on for so many years that my other one expired. And so I went to the court, and just like, that's the biggest thing, is just like having to see this fool is extremely traumatic for me. So I had a couple of breakdowns the week before, and you know, with everything going on with Jerry and Carl, like that didn't help. So, and I did have to go. I did have to see him, and his freaking disgusting lawyer got another continuance. So now I have to go back again. It's kind of ridiculous. He got a continuance the last time, and he got 3 months. That should be enough. But in the meantime, they did continue my order. It's just that I have to go back and see him again, which I really don't want to do. He's just a gross person, and honestly, like, I hope this doesn't like trigger anybody, but he's not going to stop till one of us isn't around anymore. You know, that's just what it is. You don't understand why he won't stop. You and me both, girl. He thinks he's the victim. He's convinced that he's the victim and he's been attacked. You know, you can't argue with crazy. You've been through it, having to go to court every year to renew it. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I get a longer one this time. I had a 3-year criminal protective order, but that expired. It expired a couple of weeks ago. A typical narcissist. Yeah, I mean, I guess like all the behaviors are fairly classic for, you know, abusers and stuff, that they always try to discredit the victim and, you know, all of that. Thanks, Rose. More needs to be done. I agree. I mean, I get that, you know, there's in these cases, like, they're complex because there's a lot of he said, she said, and all of that. And his civil lawyer, has a, you know, a big stake in him getting, in me not getting a protective order, because if I get a protective order, then it shows what a monster he is. And if he goes to jail for violating my protective order, which is on the horizon, he's, you know, again, if he's convicted, that will hurt their civil case. And this guy wants to try to get money out of me. So he hired him this like hot dog Century City lawyer who showed up in the funniest color blue suit I have ever seen in my life. And the guy, don't get me wrong, he's cute, he's good looking, but you know, he's a lawyer. So, and he's a lawyer that represents people like that. So anyways, this guy is like, well, we're gonna get the charges dropped. And when I told that to the district attorney, because he's like some hot dog lawyer, you know, probably charges $600-700 an hour. And they're like, when I talked to the DA, she's like, trust me, he is nobody here. So thank God, you know, it's gross how everything works. Leslie, I'm so sorry about the situation. I've had one. It's awful. Yes, he's the victim. Yes, that's always the case, right? And then they try to discredit. So like if it's your ex-husband or whatever and you have kids with them, they call CPS on you, and you know, that kind of, it's like the behavior is pretty classic. Thanks, Shanoa. I was thinking the last time was going to be it too. Lady Wolf says, I divorced someone just like that. He didn't win. I lived and now he's homeless. You know, like, honestly, I don't want anything bad for this guy. I just want to be left alone. That's it. I just want to be left alone. But he doesn't mind wasting resources, you know, because it's not him paying for all of this stuff. His civil lawyer is paying for it. It's not costing him a penny, so he doesn't care. Like, he just, even when we went to criminal court the last time, he came, they wake you up at downtown at like 4 in the morning, I guess, to catch the bus to the courts. And he got to the court, they put him in the holding cell, and he refused to come out of the holding cell. So there's a judge, a DA, the witnesses, myself, everything, and they had to postpone the court till the next day because he wouldn't come out of his cell. Like, what are you, 4 years old? You're gonna throw a temper tantrum? And, you know, he doesn't care that the court's time costs money and, you know, that my time costs money or anything like that. He just loves to waste. You know, you have to stop. Leslie says, I use the clean canvas, the bronzers, and the glow. Wow, I look stunning. Yes! Did you guys see Wendy Beans on, I think it was on, it was on Susan So Southern's channel with Rose last week? Can we help you? Hi. Hi. Tina says, such a shame you have to go through that. You know, like, to some degree it comes with the territory, and I'm fine. Like, I've been living with this for years. It's just when I have to see him that is just very traumatic. The last time I went, and I don't want to get all like, but the last time I had to go, Julia came home and I was sitting right here just hysterical. She'd never seen me like that. She's lived with me for 6 years. You know, she's seen me upset, but she'd never seen me quite like that. And I was like, you know, I can't. It's traumatizing for us real victims of the stalking and abuse. Agree. Bye, Rose. Cleo says, I pray for you often about the creep gym. My family's still dealing with that stuff too. I pray he gets the wisdom to stop and you're protected. Yeah, he's not in his right mind, so he's not going to get wisdom for nothing. Just think how miserable his life must be. You know, believe it or not, Tara, I'm not the only woman he does this to. There's others. I know of at least 2 that he's been doing this to as long as me. He just thinks he's going to get money out of me, so he's a little more focused on me. Oh my goodness. Bye, Melt. BS, they always need to have control. Yes. Yogi is hilarious. All I can say is no matter what as bad as it got, things are good now. He needs my help. The right thing for me is to care for him. He's sick and my children's father. Yeah. Yogi is awesome. Sorry, Madam Scuttlebutt. I got a little emotional there for a second, just talking about going to court with this fool. What? Can you touch? Touch. Thank you. Okay. These actually do smell kind of good. They smell kind of yummy. I don't know where your fur baby desserts are, but you've eaten enough for like 6 large dogs already. Your fish tank is leaking. Oh my gosh, Sleep. Oh my gosh, he is cute. Yeah, he's really bad. He's really bad. And one of the girls that he's harassing is having like serious health problems, and she's very concerned about like, you know, her own health and stuff at this moment, and really that's the last thing she needs is to deal with him. You have to give Yogi more cookies. Yes. Thanks, madam. I appreciate that. Yogi does need his own channel. That's your daddy's ridiculous and was so abusive that he abandoned us and all of a sudden tried to come back and tried blaming my mom when he realized my mom doesn't need him. Yeah, that's it. You know, he's the victim. He's being attacked. Like, oh God, give me a break. Give me a break. And anytime that he gets a consequence, like because he's had a lot of restraining orders against him and stuff, and they're all fake. He says they're fake. And, you know, all the orders from DCFS and all that's all fake because he doesn't like it. So if he doesn't like it, it's fake. Hi. Hi. You know what I do like? I like you. I like you. I like you the most. He's cute. Somebody needs a bath because you're kind of a stinky dog. Do you know that you've eaten like almost this entire bag of treats? He is a cutie. So who here has tried the Makeup Geek Shadows? Anybody? You want to kiss his big old head? Yes, he does. Aw, thanks, Lewis. I appreciate that. Come on, buddy. These are so good, you guys. They're so smooth. He needs to go away to prison. Yeah, unfortunately, like texting me and threatening me because he's not super, there's like a fine line, I guess, between like making a threat that would be considered a felony and the kind of threats that he makes. Because the kind of threats that he makes is like, you know, this is going to be the year of your destruction, or, you know, I'm going to make sure that you go to jail, or, you know, your destruction is coming soon. You're going to get what's coming to you. You're going to pay, you know, that kind of thing. But if somebody says, I am going to wait in the bushes outside your house, and when you leave, I'm going to slit your throat, that somebody can go to prison for. But saying, you know, I'm going to get you or whatever, because it's not specific, is only a misdemeanor. And a misdemeanor, the most they can get is 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine. The system is so broken, like what a waste of resources. I know, right? 4 years. And it's not even like close to being over because I still have this phony baloney lawsuit to deal with and the criminal charges. So, but I am gonna go and meet with the detective and make sure that they have all of the evidence and stuff, so that, because right now they only have him charged with 1 count and he should be charged with about 10. So apparently the detective only passed one of the correspondences over to the DA. So I've got to go meet with the detective and make sure they get everything. To the police, it's too big. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, they don't know. Hi, Redneck Beauty. They really don't know if, you know, because it's a he said, she said. And, you know, some women use restraining orders like as tools in their divorces and stuff like that. So, I mean, I get why it's, you know, why it's hard. But, I mean, this is an ongoing thing, and it's something that's it's been going on for a long time, and there's like a long history behind it. It's not like it's the first time. I'm being watched. Karen says, not yet, saving your coin to throw your way. Right? You're going to have to watch this back. Oh, hey, Mia. I agree, Kimberly. Sometimes I have to call my friends to curse for me because I don't curse, but sometimes things just need to be said. Hey, Karina. A come to Jesus meeting, yes. I honestly don't think he's ever going to wake up. I mean, that's just not, because he's nuts. He's nuts, and he's convinced that he's the victim. Like, it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. You know, I don't know. Someone with a history of like beating their kids and stuff like that. No. You'll curse for me all day long. Okay, Shanoa, I'll remember that. You can't, Deborah. You cannot fix Gracie. I don't know enough about that stuff, madam, to like put a label on it, but I've heard that before. You know? Narcissist, sociopath, that kind of thing. I've heard that. I do know from the help that I've gotten from the domestic violence program that all of these behaviors are pretty normal. He just takes it to an extreme. Most of them go away after a while. You'll curse in English, Spanish, and Spanglish. I may be calling you. He's too narcissistic to ever change. Yeah. But you know, hopefully everything is, I mean, I do live in California. So he has a lot more rights than I do. But at the end of the day, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. Maybe he needs some psych ward lockdown. Yeah, but he'll never get it. I mean, DCFS tried to get him to go to parenting classes and domestic violence classes and stuff, and he wouldn't do it. So he had to do a domestic violence course, like a 52-week course for the court, which I'm pretty sure he completed. But you know, if somebody goes to something like that because it's court ordered and they're only doing it to stay out of jail, they're only going to get out of it what they want to get out of it. You know, it's like if I go to the college and take a class at night, I'm taking a class because I want to, right? I'm investing my time because I want to learn something. I want to better myself. But if somebody's doing it because it's, you know, just to stay out of jail, in Illinois, he'd be in jail. It is sad for his kids. You wouldn't believe this stuff, like some of the things. Like, who in their right mind locks children, and I mean little children, not like 2 or 3, but slightly older, out of their house at 3 o'clock in the morning because they ate their cookies? You know, when you become a parent, you don't have cookies anymore. They're not your cookies. You have nothing. You have no privacy. You don't own anything. It's all, you know, and yeah, I don't get that. Illinois doesn't play around. You carry mace. Oh, girl. Hold the phone. It's bear spray. So this is like pepper spray, but it sprays 30 feet. Look at the size of the can. It's massive. So I have a lot of these. I have these everywhere. About every 5 steps in this house. Bye, Melissa. Good always triumphs over evil. I do remember that. Like I said, I think I just having to see him really just kind of knocked me for a loop. So that's why I have been kind of quiet for the last week. I went Saturday with Josetti to her meet and greet. That chick that whipped a child for messing up her Jeffree Star pellet. Yeah, I mean, the problem is that in that case, I know like everybody wants to pounce on this girl, and I kind of do too, but then at the same time, people only know what they learn as they're growing up. So my guess is that that's how she was raised and how she was punished when she was growing up. So she's just repeating that. And, you know, if people don't like step in and show her a better way, she's never going to do better. And at the end of the day, she's still that kid's mom. She's the only mom that kid's ever going to have. And let me tell you, because I have dealt with DCFS, if you are not like lighting your kids on fire and breaking their bones, they are not going to take them away. That's just the truth. That's the fact. I've been told that in almost those exact terms before. So I think you just have to, I mean, we all just have to like hope and pray and try to give her better, hope that she learns better. Like somebody like that could really benefit from a parenting class because they teach you. You don't have to talk about every little thing. Every little thing doesn't have to be a fight, and like I chose not to have kids because I devote myself the way that I think a parent needs to devote themselves. So I chose not to do it. But she's a young mom and hopefully she learns better, You're watching the trials of Gabriel Fernandez. Oh my gosh, you're so right about that. The abuse has to be severe. Very severe, yes. I mean, I was actually told that by a DCFS worker in California, exact words. If they are not breaking their bones and lighting them on fire, we are not going to do anything. If all else fails, hit him with the can. That's good, Leslie. Hey, Patricia. Yeah, Melissa, it just, makes me feel better to have it around. I've got a lot of different kinds of safety equipment, we'll call it, around here. She's being investigated by DCFS. Well, I mean, I would hope that they would, for sure they'll investigate, like they're going to come out to the house, but they're going to open up the cupboards, and if there's food in the cupboards and, a roof over her head and heat, they're probably not going to do a lot. Maybe if there's a lot of public pressure, they'll push for her to have parenting classes or something, which I think she could really benefit from. But I feel like hating on her is not going to do anything to make that baby's quality of life get better. So I don't know. Maybe I'm too soft for that. I just try not to judge people and try really hard to give people, look at the situation and say, what's the best thing that can happen here? Your kids were little, you gave them your birthday cake the next day for breakfast. That would be fun. They're so quick to take children from families. Oh yeah, they don't do that here. Being a parent isn't easy for sure. You love your kids, but you're 99% sure they've caused every gray hair. Yes, I mean, every parent has frustrations, and I'm sure there's every parent has actions that they've done with their kids that they raise their voice too much or whatever that they wish that they could take back. But I don't know. I mean, I think the fact that somebody would make a video like that and clearly see nothing wrong with it just says exactly what the problem is, which is that it's a generational thing, People on Twitter want to call her job and get her fired. Yeah, I mean, Twitter isn't real life. The internet isn't real life. You can't just hate on people and then poof, they disappear. This isn't like a soap opera, where they're going to write the character out and throw them down an elevator shaft because people don't like them. No, that's not how it works. I mean, you have to help people, be better. And I know that maybe because I'm so much older, I spend a lot of time like telling my friends like, hey, don't behave like that. You know what I mean? You don't need to do that. Why do you have to do that? Don't do that. There's a better way to handle that. And, people want to hate on me for being friends with these people, but it's like, okay, if every friend that they have is going to tell them what they want to hear, then how are they ever going to improve? You have eaten this entire bag. I'm going to give you some more kibble. Hold on. Are you having a growth spurt or something? Huh? You better not have the farts tonight. Come on. Let's give you some food. Let's give you some more drink. Yeah, good boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Yogi. Here you go, little sweetie. Okay, my little poo. Oh, a grand's work is never done. Some folks repeat learned behavior. Yes. She needs help not attacking. I mean, people need to let her know that they don't stand for what she's doing, but at the same time, show her a little bit of mercy and grace that she's not showing to her child. Because, I mean, like I said, she's the only mom she's ever going to have. She's an adult, that's the difference. Adults hit children as a temporary stress reliever. It's not for the child, it's for the parent. It helps the parent in that moment. You understand why you're going through. I had to move to the East Coast, Southwest. Oh, Karen, I wish I could get away, girl. It would be nice. It's similar in Canada regarding parental rights. Yeah, I mean, I had a friend who was a foster mom, and she was trying to adopt these two kids. They were fetal alcohol syndrome, and they really had everything stacked against them. My friend tried to give these kids like so much a better life, and their dad had been found, like gotten probably 4 or 5 DUIs with the kids in the car, and they just kept giving the kids back to him. I mean, one of these times he's going to kill somebody, and they just kept giving him back. Anna says, look, as a survivor of sexual, physical, and emotional, I know that that's all I learned growing up, but when I went to get help to not be like my parents, yes, but see, you recognize that you needed that. I don't think this girl recognizes that. And you know, maybe the uproar on Twitter will give her that. I just can't do that. I just can't pile on somebody like that. Toddlers are monsters disguised as crazy little creatures. Oh, Leslie's got all the one-liners today. That you had to make a conscious decision. I understand that, Lee, for sure. I know, like my family, I mean, let's be real. Raise your hand in the chat if you have a functional family. Anybody? No, nobody has a functional family. We're all dysfunctional families. But at the same time, I think we make a choice, you know, and I remember being about 13 years old and looking at the rest of my family and saying, you know what, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be like you. I'm definitely not going to be like you or you. And I made my own way. But I think that's a hard thing to do. She doesn't seem to understand how toddlers work. Parenting classes would do her a world of good. I agree. I grew up in a very abusive home and decided I was not going to repeat that cycle. Yes, I agree with that. If she left stuff like that out with a curious 2-year-old, it's her own fault. Yeah. I mean, for real. No matter what, kids are going to get into stuff from time to time. Like, you know, the best parents who've got tons of kids, their kids are still going to get into stuff, but, you know, that's ridiculous. You have 4, Tara says, I have 4 sons. I make mistakes all the time, but as long as we're all learning and growing from our mistakes and always trying to be better parents, that's all we can do. I agree. That's what's so messed up with this system, exactly what you just said. Yes. Hey, Heidi. Functional family, what is that, right? Yes. Yeah, Mom says we put the D in dysfunctional. Do you have to go tinker winker? Do you want to go outside? Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go this way. Come on, go this way. Go to your little thing. Go on, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh my goodness. Being a grand has its moments too. Laura says, don't get her fired. That's punishing a little girl even more. Yes. 2-year-olds just repeat what they see. Yes, Peacock, they do. Yes, Denise says mother was on YouTube and she made a video. Watch Sanders Kennedy's video because it has the whole video in it. But she made a video basically saying my hand hurts because I just beat my kid's A-word, and I am, you know, she broke my Jeffree Star pellet and it's discontinued. Oh, yeah. It was very cringy, extremely cringy. Martha says, my 2 toddlers get into things, and if I left it out, it's my own fault. I can't even get mad at them. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, same with like locking your kids out because they ate your cookies. Like locking them out in the cold in a bad neighborhood at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, you don't have cookies. You don't own anything. When you're a parent, you have nothing. You don't own anything. Everything becomes about your children. And it's not about your stuff. It's about them. Hi. Hi. Did you have fun? Did you do a good tink tink? You want to come up? Okay. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Say hi. You keep your makeup in the top of a closet so no one touches it. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, but it's one of those things, I mean, we really have to, like, as a community, like a social media community, we have to stop reacting like that to things. You know, if influencers, and I said this 2 years ago, if you go back and watch my beauty community, you know, video, if you don't agree with things an influencer is doing, don't send them hate. Just don't watch their videos. Don't buy from them. Bye, Lewis. Have a good day, honey. You know, we can't, like, you can't cancel people. Like I said, this isn't a soap opera where you could write people out. You know, I mean, right off the bat, like Jeffree Star comes to mind. A lot of people hate Jeffree Star. I mean, I don't even think they'd be happy if he was dead. You know what I mean? It's like, how far does it have to go? If you don't like somebody, don't buy from them. Don't support them. You know, you don't have to continually blow up their phone with, you know, with nastiness. Martha says, we baby-proofed our apartment for the most dangerous things, and it's worked great. It's about teaching kids respect in a non-abusive way. I agree with that, Kimberly. Connie says she should have bought her kids makeup. I thought that too, and let her play and get ready with her. It could be a great bonding time. Yes, one of the girls who works for me, she has a daughter that is very high-spirited, and she's 3. And that's, you know, that's what she does, you know, and I'll be talking to her on the phone, and Arlo will be like, you know, she'll be like, okay, Arlo, you want to get ready? and they make fun out of it, you know, and her and Arlo have a great relationship because of it. Hang on, I'm going to close this door really fast. Yo, what are you doing? Come here. Come here, you little poop. He's a poopy dog. What? What? Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute and cuddly? Cute and cuddly. Sorry, I have to keep getting up, but somebody, if you don't like a person in real life, then you would ignore them instead of badgering them, right? Like, you wouldn't go pound on your next door neighbor's door. I don't like my next door neighbor. She's not a nice person, but I don't go pound on her door. I blocked her off my phone. I just don't acknowledge her. You know, if I see her in the street, I wave, I say hello, and that's it. Everyone should stay in their own lane. Yeah. Kids are drawn to bright colors, and on top of that, watching her mom every day. Yes. When my daughter was 3 in 1979, she got in my purse and destroyed my makeup all over herself, and it was so cute. I took tons of pics of her makeup style. Right? I have a picture on my Instagram. One of my makeup artist friends, I gave her a bunch of like GC lippies, and she found her toddler like sitting down. She had them everywhere, and she took a picture of her. She just looked so guilty. Like, who, me? What? And I think it's so cute. I get that kids do things, they get into things, and it's not funny, and sometimes it's dangerous, but, you know, that's on you. That's on you. Danielle and you are going live on IG. Oh my gosh, how fun. Okay, Christopher, good luck. But I do find that kids that are ignored by moms involved in makeup, computer, etc., kids want to do that stuff too to get attention. Yeah, for sure. Some people just like to see other people miserable. Oh, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't believe the things that people say to me. And I don't want to say I don't engage, because for the most part I don't engage. Sometimes I do. I get tired of the lies, you know? And people will take something that's 5% true and, you know, make it into something much bigger. So every now and then I'll correct somebody. I'll be like, well, let's not lie now. But, you know, I'm of the mindset that you can't argue with idiots unless you want to become one. So, you know, for the most part, I ignore that kind of stuff and just let people talk. Cleo says, unpopular opinion, but I think that lady faked it because bad attention is attention, which I'm sure she's getting, but that poor little girl. Yeah, you know, the thought did cross my mind because people do crazy things in this day and age, but you could hear the kids screaming in the background. That was what, to me, that was like just the most painful thing. And if you watch Ashley Kyle, her video, like, you could see that it really upset her as a mom, you know, because Ashley's somebody that cares about people and, you know, cares about kids. Yes, Dad, I've quoted you on that a few times a week. You said that to me last week. Oh, about arguing with idiots? It's true, though. We can be civil, doesn't mean we have to agree. Yes, I think so. I mean, there's like behavior that I don't support, lots of it. You know, from people that I love, people that I consider friends, behavior that I don't support. And, you know, if it's from influencers that I just think are like over the top or, you know, money hungry or whatever, You're just not going to catch me with their products. I don't watch their videos. I just don't do things to support it. You do videos up with the Bloodlust palette. You work at an adult shop. You're sure no one's seen one like you've currently uploading? Oh, you'll have to tweet it to me, so I'll see it. Peacock says, when my 6 girls were, you have 6 girls? Oh, girl. Whew. We're little and made mistakes or spills. We called them experiments. We would play in the mess and talk about what could do better next time. Yeah, I really think that it's good, like, to give kids, like, natural consequences, you know, something that goes along with whatever the offense was, you know, that they did. And, you know, I lived with a guy for a number of years that had little kids, and his son was 4 months old when we got together, and we were together for like 5 years, and his daughter was 2.5. And, you know, like, I let them have their Halloween candy in their bedroom. They were little, but I told them, you know what, here's all your Halloween candy. It's yours. I'm not touching it. I'm not going to tell you when you can eat it. I'm not going to tell you how much you can eat, but I will tell you this. The first time I put something in front of you and you don't eat it, the candy's going in the trash. And so they had to learn how to, you know, how to govern themselves. And it was the same thing, you know, like here, I bought them, I spoiled those kids, I'm not going to lie. I bought them toys and clothes and all kinds of stuff. And when I told them, look, you kids need to clean your room, you know, by then they're 3 and 5. They're old enough to know how to clean up their own room. They can put their own toys away. You know, you need to clean your room. Get these toys off the floor. I'm going to come back in 10 minutes, and anything that's on the floor in 10 minutes is going in the trash. And I would come back. Okay, you guys, you got 2 minutes left. Don't forget, you got to pick up these toys. You got 2 minutes to pick them up. If they're not picked up, they're going in the trash. And most of the time, they would do it. One time, they didn't. And I didn't say anything. I just very quietly started picking up the toys, and then they started screaming. And their dad wanted me to give them the toys back. I said, no. I paid for these toys. We had a deal. You know, if we promise them a punishment, we have to deliver. And so I threw a couple toys away. But you know what? The next time I told them to clean their room, they cleaned it. No big deal. You know, but that's how you learn. You don't have to scream. You don't have to yell. You don't have to do anything. Bye, Tara. Have a good night. Sometimes you have to pick your battles and let children figure it out for themselves. Yes. Hi, Perky. So, you know, I mean, I don't like to have confrontation, but you know, you have to teach kids how to govern themselves and how to do things the right way. And, you know, and if you tell them you're going to give them a consequence, you have to give it to them, you know, even though it's like, oh, I really don't want to throw this away, but you got to. It's going to keep them from getting into trouble later. Hi, Lion. When someone says something mean to your kids, they usually tell them you're sorry you feel that way and walk away. I love that. You know, it's funny. One of the little boys, my office manager and warehouse manager are married to each other, and they have 6 kids, and they're all the sweetest kids. They are the children's choir at my church. So if you ever see like my Instagram stories and stuff, and there's a bunch of kids, those are all Misty and Michael's kids. If you count more than 6, then somebody else's kid is in there. But at one point, David, he's the youngest, the second to the youngest boy. He's my favorite. He's going to be 8. Yeah, he's going to be 8 this year. But maybe about a year or 2 ago, he was on the playground and 2 boys were like getting ready to fight. And David stepped in and tried to be a peacemaker. He was like, well, hey, you know, you don't have to fight. Like you could do this and you could do this. And he was trying to make them get along. And the yard duty lady was gonna intervene, but she saw that David had it under control. And then, you know, David got called to the principal's office, and Misty got a call from the principal, and she's like, oh God, you know? And he's like, well, I have David in here with me. And Misty's like, oh. And he's like, you know, David did a very good thing today. So kids can learn, and they can, you know, they can behave right, but it all comes from what they, you know, what they learn. Hey, poor mom life. You did that with your 4 kids, and now they do it with your grandbabies. Aw. Being consistent and following through, I agree. She should have brought her baby some makeup and cultivated a common ground. Yeah, I kind of thought so too. But you know what? It's easy to second guess what people, you know, what people do. I don't know. I don't want to second guess that, but I do feel like, you know, destroying somebody on Twitter and that kind of thing is not necessarily the best way to handle it. Like, I really understand people being angry, because I felt angry, you know, watching that. But if we don't want people to react a certain way, then we have to be better than that, you know, I think. Bye, Lion. An amazing example of great parenting. Kiddos thrive with structure and peace. Yeah, I will say that those two little kids, when they got hurt or something happened, they wouldn't run to their dad, they would run to me. But it was because they knew that, you know, and he got better at it over time. But I think just being the parent that they didn't live with was hard for him because, you know, then you want to like just give them everything and never say no to them, but you're not teaching them anything, you know? When you do that, you're just teaching them to be entitled. There's enough entitlement in this, in this day and age. So, I don't know. Anyways, so that's where I've been. That's my story. That's what I've been up to. I bought a lot of eyeshadow. I'm done buying eyeshadow palettes. I know I'm going to make myself a liar sooner than later. But I hope you guys all have a good day. I'm going to drink my green juice and take my mushroom powder. Hey, Glamorous. Thanks, Cariz. Your oldest is 23, has 2 years sober, and you've never turned your back out or ever tore her up. You tried to uplift her the entire time. It's a hard time. Yeah, I'm sure. Your children thrive on structure. They get thrown off when there's a change in their life. Yeah, that makes sense. So anyways, yeah, I feel bad for the whole situation. I hope it gets better for everybody. And hopefully we can just learn, like just all of us, just to not be so harsh. I mean, I get being angry. It's not bad to tell somebody, hey, you know what you did is really wrong. And, you know, but I think people just take it to a crazy level. And I think that's not a good thing. So anyways, I hope everybody has an awesome day and a great weekend. Bye, Glamorous. Bye, Deborah. Talk to you later. Bye, Kristen. Bye, Pandemic Pad.